Alright, we're back.
Let's wrap this up.
My turn.
I'm up.
My turn.
I'm up. They're off balance. All right, let's get them. You nailed it, Reem.
Thanks. That was all you.
That was mostly Tobal.
Right, let's get started.
It's my first time on this competition.
Let's wrap this up.
My turn.
Ready to go.
My turn.
Yeah! Ready to go. Sorry, that's it for you.
I did it! Bring it on! My turn.
Ready to go.
Here I go.
I'm up.
Oh, Earthlance is AoE now?
That's that.
Oh, I guess it was always AoE. Close enough. Ah,
We need to... Too slow!
That's that. Oh, check.
Bring it on! Here I go. Set.
Sure thing.
oh, we gotta wait.
Here I go. Overdrive.
Here I go. Now's our chance.
Gotcha. Ready to go. Now.
Got you.
Down you go. You nailed it, Reem.
Thanks. That was all.
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside.
Good, please? Not bad.
Let's get him.
Alright, let's find some
Right.
goodies.
Let's get started.
Here I go. Now's our chance.
Gotcha. Sure thing.
Let's move.
I'm up.
Too slow. Here I go. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Oh, that doesn't look good. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Looks like they set up a checkpoint. Got some soul dots depending too. All those armored cars. And they've even got a few soul dots on watch too. Man, I can't believe they've got those things stationed at checkpoints. Looks like Trista's being really heavily guarded. This route does lead to the capital as well, so that's no surprise. Well, there's no getting through here, unfortunately. Sorry, this was a waste of time. Not at all. Thanks to you, I can get back to focusing on the task at hand. Seriously, thanks. Hey, no need to thank me. To be honest, I was just hoping I'd be able to get in contact with old Mick. Oh, didn't realize you guys were that close. Salim was always around him when he was breaking out the sardines. Maybe. I've known him for years. I figured talking to him would be the fastest way to figure out what's going on elsewhere in the country. Oh well. Well, we're not going to achieve much hanging around here. We'd best get out of here before they spot us. Yeah, we're not too far from Keldic.
Let's move. Now!
Gotcha. I'm up.
My turn. All right.
Sure thing. I'm up.
Let's move.
Ready to go. Sorry, that's it for you. Right, let's get
My
started.
turn.
Ready to go. Try.
I won't give up. Burned.
Ready to go. Time to...
Finish the job.
Sorry, that's it for you. Right, let's get
I'm not
started.
done yet.
Ready to go. I'm up. They're off balance.
Got him.
All right.
Here I go.
Sure thing.
I'm not done. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Everything here is hurting.
Right, let's get started.
Too slow. Here I go.
Sure thing. There, now,
Got you. Here I go. Now!
gotcha.
You're done.
I'm up. Sorry, that's it for you.
Okay. Keldic it is. Let's go. It's been a while since the last time I was in Keldic. Those farmers said things were tense here, but I was expecting worse. Yeah, it doesn't actually seem that bad, even with the odd armored car here and there. That's probably evidence of how much this war is going in the Alliance's favor. So they've let that get to their heads, have they? We should start asking around to see if we can get anything out of the townsfolk. Here's hoping someone knows something about the rest of Class 7. Right. Oh, but one warning. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you, but you're pretty high on the Noble Alliance's wanted list. If you're in plain clothing, try not to stand out too much. Otherwise, it's all over. Understood. Okay, let's get to work. No, that's the right one. Okay. Dang it. Really cannot be bothered with anything now, especially with the Grand Market dead as it is. Is that a Thor's uniform? Huh? Pretty sure I know your face somewhere. Black hair, diligent attitude. Rain? Is that you? Becky? You know her? Yeah, we're in the same year at Thor's. How'd you wind up here, Becky? Hold up, you're the one that should be explaining yourself first. You can tell me all about that blondie here while you're at it. Okay, maybe we should calm down a little first. Green gave her a brief explanation of how he'd come to visit Keldic. Well, I was daft for thinking I'd understand any of that. So basically, you're looking for the rest of Class 7. That's the gist of it. You managed to make it from Thor's to here on your own, right? Color me impressed. Truth is, Hugo secured an escape route for us. That's how I managed to make it all the way here. He was the student working at Clyston Co., if I remember correctly. Help, huh? Does that mean he's not here now? I've got no idea what happened to him after that. We Bam chose the worst time to act all cool. It might be a little insensitive of me to ask right now, but do you have any info about the Thors or the other students? Anything on Class 7 in particular would be a huge help. The girl I escaped with is over at the church. Other than that, I've got hee-haw. The provincial army don't really care much about us normal students either. Really? I was questioned a fair bit but when I first got here, but after that they just let me do whatever. It's probably enough for them just knowing they can keep an eye on you. The second you start acting suspicious, they can swoop in and toss you in the slammer. And they probably see Class 7 as the most suspicious of all. Yeah, I know we'll have to sleep with one eye open around here. Well, thanks for letting us know, Becky. Just try to lay low for now. Aye, that was the plan. Not like I've got the motivation to do anything when the Grand Market's in this sad state. Indeed. Alright, what do you got? Alright, that'll be good. Alright, let's go see what Weathercock has to say for us. Wait a minute, aren't you one of Sarah's students? What are you doing here? With Toll, no less. Hello, ma'am. I see things haven't changed much here. Hey, Margaret. You're looking well. Last time we saw each other was when I came for that request, yeah? Been a while. Total aside, shouldn't you be in hiding, young man? The provincial army was searching for you not that long ago. No one seems to suspect us yet, so we should be fine for now. I doubt they'll notice us as long as we don't do anything too crazy. Well, if you say so. It's a relief to know you're okay. Are you going to be staying here? We're actually not sure what we'll be doing for now. More important than where we're staying, there's something we'd like to ask you. Marine explained why he and Toll came to Kelvic. So you're searching for your classmates. Based on what you know, they're somewhere around here. You wouldn't happen to have any leads at all, would you? Sorry, can't say that I do. We barely get anyone new coming in as it is, thanks to all the train restrictions. And I would only be able to recognize the students who came with you last time. That's true. Well, just knowing that they aren't staying here's a big help. By the way, we heard that things were pretty tense here, but it seems to be relatively peaceful from what I can tell. Well, there hasn't been any direct effect on the town itself. Rumor has it there's fighting going on over near the eastern border, though. Over by Garrelia Fortress? Yeah, seems like the Imperial Army is holding their line of defense over there. A solid one at that, too. They say the Provincial Army is struggling to break through it. The Twin Dragons Bridge is over that way, too, actually. They must be fighting with the troops there. Yes, well, that's why a lot of us are worried. If they're fighting that close by, then who knows when Kelvic will get caught up in it. That is an unfortunate possibility. The market manager's been doing what he can to prevent the worst. The Provincial Army doesn't exactly inspire confidence in their willingness to keep us safe, you know? If only this war would just be over and done with. I feel ya. Thanks for the info, Margaret. You be sure to watch your back, alright? Same to you two. Be careful out there. So, we might not know where they are staying, but at least we know where they're not staying.
Okay, let's give this a try.
Ooh, grilled onigiri, huh?
This is the Grand Market, huh? Pretty lively.
Not as lively as it was, though.
Yeah, this ain't the market I know.
Silver Emblem's pretty good. I can afford one too. You got the freshest veggies? Oh, you got the freshest veggies. Wish I could find a nice, comfortable way to sit. Salt and grains.
Okay, let's give this a try. Wow, people can actually eat this. Well, how about that?
It's not much, but it's res. Don't need many of those at the moment. Get a couple of these. Your latte is expensive, girl. Come on, we just want your company for a while. There's no need to resist, you pretty thing. We won't bite. My apologies, but I'm in the middle of doing some work for the church, and I happen to be underage too, so... Come on now, no need to be so quick to say no. Just come to the guardhouse, pour us a few drinks, and you'll be fine. If you really don't want to come with us, though, we do have other options open to us. You'd be surprised how easy it is to bring a girl like you in. We don't even need a good reason to arrest you. But Are these guys for real? There has to be a way to stop them. Hold up, let me handle this one. Goodness me, you wouldn't have to be soldiers from the provincial army, would you? Huh? Oh, lucky me, couldn't have asked for better timing. You see, I was kind of hoping for a teeny tiny favor from you guys. Who the hell are you? Beat it. Hey, we're all friends here, right? Here, let's roll out some introductions. Call me Phil. I'm just your average friendly contractor looking for some good business partners, so to speak. After hearing about your valiant accomplishments during this war, I just knew I had to work with you directly. That's why I was kind of hoping you'd put in a good word for me with the head honchos over at your guardhouse. Excuse me? Why would we ever do that for a lowly merchant? You sure you should be making that assumption? You could be missing out. I hate to brag, but my reputation's pretty up there. Who knows, you might even get your name out for introducing me. Come on, don't let a guy down. Actually, here, maybe this will help convince you. Toval slipped the soldier Samira. Now, wait just a second. It's fine. Think of it as a little gift if you want. So, what do you say, fellas? Good grief. Well, we've got no reason to turn his gift down. Phil, was it? We'll pass your name on, but I wouldn't hold my breath. That's what I like to hear. Wow. Ta-da. Color me impressed. Tell me, though, where'd Phil come from? It's just one of the names I used to go by. But hey, I managed to sort that out nice and discreetly, right? Bracers like you have definitely earned their name. Thanks for the help, Tobal. I thought I was going to have to resort to force, but I'm glad we were able to resolve things without even having to reach for your weapon. No problem. Anyway, are you alright, sister? Yes, thank you very much for your help. Green, what are you doing here? Rosine? Oh, another acquaintance of yours? Yeah, she's another first year like me. I'm glad to see you're safe and sound, Rosine. Likewise. Would you mind accompanying me to the church? Staying here for too long may draw unwanted attention. Sounds good to me. After you. After they walked to the church, Reen took the time to explain how and why they were in Geldic. So you're searching for the rest of Class 7. I can tell that you've been through some rather trying times. Well, I'm not the only one. Sounds like you had it rough too. You and Becky escaped together, didn't you? I hear Hugo's the one who told you how, too. That's correct, though we did end up splitting from him along the way. I've been taking shelter here ever since, all while praying as much as possible for everyone else's safety. Any chance you've heard anything about the other students, or maybe the academy itself? We're trying to figure out as much as we can. Unfortunately, I don't know anything. That's a shame, but the important thing is that you're safe. Actually, on that note, is the Provincial Army always that bad? Kind of messed up that they're getting flat out hammered in the middle of the day. That's a relatively common occurrence, yes. They'll often get drunk and start breaking things or take goods from people's stalls without paying. It's not as though the merchants can do anything to stop it either. Nobody wants to have their goods requisitioned. Sounds like the soldiers who aren't on the front lines have a lot of free time on their hands. Geldic hasn't been swept up in any battle so far, so yeah. Well, be sure to take extra care from here on out, Rosine. And make sure to give the soldiers a wide berth. Thank you for your concern. I'll be praying for you to be reunited with the rest of Class 7 soon. Thanks, that makes 2 of us. I think we've asked almost all the townsfolk at this point. And yet here we are with zip for clues. You sure they're really here? I kinda find it hard to believe your friends have gotten by without a single person noticing them. Valimar detected them, so they have to be somewhere in the area. If they're not in town, then they're either on the highway or someone else in this general region, right? I hope they're holding up okay. Hey there, you two seem like you got some time to kill. How about picking up a copy of the Imperial Chronicle? The latest volume's got a boatload of handy information. And it comes at the low price of 100 Mira. Not bad, huh? We got a pushy one here, don't we? Sorry, kid, but we're kind of busy at the moment. Whatever, just take one already. You're gonna regret it if you don't. I mean, it's gonna be nothing but regret. Well, I guess it can't hurt. Thanks. She really wanted that sale. Don't think I've ever seen someone that desperate to sell a newspaper before. He did have a point though. Reading the newspaper is a great way to get a better idea of what's going on. True enough. Let's give it a read. Oh boy. Breaking. Noble Alliance forces keep winning. The Alliance has worked to eliminate rebellious elements all over the country, proceeding smoothly. Very smoothly, in fact. With the latest official announcement reporting that 60% of the country is now under their control. One victory after another. I went to interview some of the soldiers on the ground in the Western Front about the ongoing battles. Standing in their base, it was easy to feel overwhelmed by the sight of countless soldats and the state-of-the-art military airships lined up. I'd heard much about how superior the Noble Alliance's forces were to the rebels in terms of quantity and amount of weaponry and vehicles they have, but seeing them all in person, I finally understood that all I'd heard was completely true. God dang. The commanding officer I spoke to had inspiring words about the war itself as well. The armored divisions of the former Imperial Army may have been elite, but they no longer have a good cause to fight for. Now they're simply a disorganized rabble. Furthermore, the beloved General Aurelia Le Guin and Brigadier General Wallace Bardias are both heroically fighting on the front lines with their armies at their side. Needless to say, morale is astonishingly high. We, however, do have a good cause to fight for, and because of that, the commanding officer continued, there's absolutely no chance we will be defeated. Predictions for the future. The Alliance forces seem to have every intention of following through on their mission to wipe out the rebels. With most of their numbers already defeated, the former Imperial Army soldiers remaining have spread throughout the land and in many areas are working with other rebels to worsen public order. I think I speak for everyone in saying that the complete elimination of soldiers can't come soon enough. Society. Former Governor Regnitz formally arrested. The former Imperial Governor of Heimdall, Karl Regnitz, has been apprehended on suspicion of treason and is now being arrested as a result of increasing evidence proving his guilt. His arrest means that now over 40 members of the Imperial government have been placed under arrest on charges of treason. Even the person leading the investigation was unable to hide his surprise at just how many of the rebels have been participating in government affairs unnoticed all this time. With more and more members of the Reformers faction being found to be guilty of similar charges, we wouldn't be surprised if we had plenty more to arrest in the days to come. Incident. Beware deception and demonstrations. The Army's press office has words of caution in light of the alarming number of demonstrations and false reports spreading across the Empire of late. In their latest statement, they warned supporting the former Imperial Army or sympathizing with their actions both constitute as treason. The best thing to do for now is ignore such degenerates. We sincerely trust that all of our readers will take heed of this advice and not pay attention to groundless rumors. Damn, my nose. Information. Train and air travel update. Rail and air travel have gradually begun to resume as a result of the Noble Alliance's actions. However, the number of trains and airships in operation remain limited, and major inspections are being conducted at key stations in the interests of security. Passengers wishing to travel should expect delays. There is always the possibility that public transport will be halted again depending on future developments. Citizens who have peerages will have priority when purchasing tickets, allowing them to travel more easily, where certain members of nobility will enjoy making use of this well-deserved service. Wow, that's biased if I've ever heard it. Even Machias' dad has been arrested. So all of a sudden the Imperial Army and all the high-ranking reformists are traitors, huh? The Imperial Chronicle's not even trying to be impartial these days. It's safe to assume the Alliance has complete control over it. Most likely. It looks like the Alliance is so sure of their victory, they're getting things ready for when the war's over. That's how to do it if you want things to go your way. They're a cunning bunch. There's something stuck on the last page. Huh? You're right. Piece of paper? Is this a map? It looks that way. It's of the Eastern Highway. What's with all the random numbers and symbols on it? There's more stuff written on the back. The one who takes the queen holds the key to the king. Is this some sort of code? Yes, these are chess terms. P stands for pawn, can only move forward. R stands for rook, can move as many spaces left, right, up, down as it wishes. B stands for bishop, can move in any amount of diagonal spaces, in any diagonal direction it wishes. And N, for some reason, stands for knight, can only move in an L shape. It's gotta be. Please tell me this isn't from who I think it is. It does resemble Phantom Thief B's usual weirdness, except nothing's been stolen this time, so I doubt it's him. Actually, the symbols and the layout of the map reminds me of chess. What do you think, Tobel? Chess? Maybe? It does look like a chessboard. Wait, that must mean... Let's assume these colored letters each represent a different chess piece. In which case, the white Q must represent the queen. Then there's the black B and P representing the bishop and the pawn. Don't look at me. I don't know anything about the games you people play. All you need to know is that he's onto something. Assuming your theory's right, then solving the message written on the other side shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, hopefully. You want to head to the highway? It's the best lead we've got. Alliance forces keep winning! Alright. We're gonna go solve that code next time. Until then, everybody.